Reserve time. Liquid's turn to pick.
Shadow Demon.
Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Sand.
Keeper of the light.
Liquid's turn to pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Luna. Dire team back. Liquid's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Liquid's turn to ban. Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Oh, let's do a test.
It's like TI, right? We jumping in.
Right, everyone shut up.
Is it how TI so?
Everyone shut up, everyone shut up. God?
Hello, hello, 1, 2, test, test.
Yeah. Hello, 1, 2. Chief?
Hello, hello, 1, 2.
Toby?
Greetings.
And Fogged?
Beep up. Boop.
Ah.
Nice.
Sweet.
It's a little loud.
Oh well, it's better to be loud than to not be heard at all.
So all of us are in Dota TV now?
delay make it hard to troubleshoot things.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That'll be fun.
Sorry guys, 5 minutes, you were listening to robot voices.
What did you say?
There's troubleshooting with 5 minutes delay.
Yes, hopefully when the stream... I can see the what faces already. Oh, actually, yeah, she probably super loud. Lol. Keep on, guys. Anyway, we'll talk about the...
Okay. We are quite loud, but we will fix that. Don't worry, guys.
Try out.
So we have Virtus Pro versus Team Liquid. This is the semi-finals of the playoffs of the European qualifier of the Boston Major. And it's Virtus Pro Dire side, Liquid on the Radiant side. We have Fog, Toby, Gods, and OD here all together to bring you all this coverage and talk about the draft, please, because the draft goes real fast.
Clockwork Shadow Fiend, they're gonna get the Master Soul Shadow Fiend right away, just like they did yesterday. The other picks that they did, which are clever, is Team Liquid started with Shadow Demons, so they responded with Sanking Keeper Light. Sanking, obviously, once you get the Aghanims, the Caustic destroys illusions super easily. Coddle also very effective at dealing with it, with the Illuminate and even Blinding Light. Yeah, they just, VP seems to have a very clear-cut plan, and they seem to actually know, well, not know exactly what Liquid's going to do, but looks like they are kind of like predicting what Liquid's going to be picking.
It's not that hard to work out what Liquid's going to do when it's the SD Luna, like one of the most picked duos of the competition so far.
And Liquid has had like good success with the Invoker, and obviously the Ogre with the Bloodlust with Luna is always crazy OP, so they take out all the combos they can do. Obviously Invoker with the Disruption, easy setup for Sunstrikes. So VP seems to have a very coordinated draft coming out so far.
Yeah, props to Rams, he's missed a captain's seat today for VP.
Oh yeah.
Liquid though, they still have, of course, Shadow Demon Luna, super powerful. Nyx is a hero that I don't think we've been seeing like that much, but he still is pretty sweet. He's got great tools. He has an incredibly long stun. His high ground defense is ridiculous once he gets Aghanims up. He gives you a lot of information. And versus Coddle, that's kind of like the obvious one. You can always Carapace and mess with the Coddle's Eliminate when he's trying to deep push.
I'm kind of wondering what they do against the SF. Like, you know you're going to be going up against pretty much like high-level souls early on, so how do you contest the SF in the lane? Well, at least the mid haven't been totally banned out apart from the Invoker.
The one thing that they can kind of gain already is, okay, this is the Clockwork Coddle support. That's 100% going to be their support duo unless they do something very strange and the Clockwork just goes off lane and they do some Sanking support. I guess it's still kind of possible, but not the most likely.
Something that Secret actually has been doing is picking the Lich in terms of safe support mid lane. That could be something that works out. You get the extra armor, you get the slow on the Clockwork if he does try to go for those right clicks a little bit as well. That could help out a lot.
We did have that on the mainstream yesterday, but at the same time, they got forced so early on that Lich almost had no impact in the game. The downside of the Lich.
I guess the thing that Liquid can do is pick up another very active support early on in the laning phase and kind of punish the Clockwork Coddle, because those two heroes, Clockwork can kind of move around with the build that people have been doing, but in comparison to, like, let's say, so they go for a very early duo, nice, not the best duo roaming, let's say, but this is kind of what they've had great success with Bulb on the Rubik.
Is it aggressive enough? Can it rotate enough?
It's nice. It fits a lot of things that they kind of wanted. They have now a real an instant disable to help set up for Nyx. The no field is actually pretty effective versus Sanking Coddle and Shadow Fiend.
It's a counter against the Clockwork too when he first jumps in. Instead of just always having to use the SD disruption to save whoever's initiated on.
I can pick up. It's very good. You steal the Sanking stun raises, lifting people out of the cogs. You have a lot of different tools you can use this Rubik for.
It's going to be nice to not see Miracle on the Nyx Assassin, because I highly doubt they're going to run Nyx versus SF in the mid, especially with SF with early souls. Yeah. So this would actually have to be a mind control Nyx Assassin.
What do you think about the idea of running the aggressive tri-lane with the Luna Rubik Shadow Demon, and then making sure that by having that aggressive tri-lane, you force Clockwork and Coddle to be top all the time, meaning your mid lane is just going to be Shadow Fiend plus whoever there's in face?
Aggressing into a Coddle can always be kind of risky, just because of the Illuminate factor. It just makes you burn all your regen so quickly, and if you, I mean, in an aggro tri-lane, your regen is pretty much your saving grace to stay up there, so it's a little bit risky, but it could be a possibility that they're thinking about.
You'd have to have like really good vision though.
Yeah,
like you need to have like the perfect ob, because the Coddle can always just sit in like any little crevice in the trees and then just Illuminate spam out. Doesn't hit the wave, always hits the heroes, and life is beyond difficult. Yeah. Like the ban from Ramsey's taking out that Razor would have been probably one of the best matchups they could have gotten against the SF.
I was thinking Liquid could have thought about a TA, but it's on a Radiant side, and then they're, I don't know, it's a good matchup with the Shadow Fiend, but not when he's full souled at the start. So
Omni Knight?
So they're gonna go for the Nyx
or Rubik?
Nyx mid? Or Rubik mid. Oh, that's true. They could still even do the Rubik mid. Unlikely, but it is something that they've done because, Miracle Rubik mid.
Well,
what is that? What are you playing?
So we're just checking the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's all good.
So
you did a great job, guys.
Okay,
that's why we're here.
It comes through on the microphone as well.
We're hearing you check the stream.
Omniite, though, is a pretty cute solution to a lot of what VP has. The Repel is very good versus all their spell damage, as we mentioned before, and Guardian Angel is pretty nice, but that Juggernaut pick, that looks pretty effective. They only have single core Luna, even though they have a Shadow Demon, and it is core Rubik. Bulb is playing the Nyx.
Well, this is going to be fun.
I
This is going to be
control
interesting.
Midnight. Well, okay, so we have resident caster combo here. Is ODPixel and Gods Parker. They can already be
We're going to
heard as
need
well.
you, Chief, to do some audio
Oh,
tech.
what's the
work as
audio
well.
tech that I'm doing?
So on the 3 ones closest to you,
Yeah.
you see like the 3 mic inputs.
Yeah, yeah.
On those strips, take those 3 white faders all the way down. No, pull them.
No, dude.
She's talking
Yeah.
about that.
I know. I'm not even trying to pull them. You mean
Yeah,
these?
just I will shut you guys up.
Okay. Well, have fun at the cast then, and see you after. Bye.
Seconds remaining.
Okay. And now Shiva shout, say something, see if it still works. Beautiful, but you still hear me in gods.
There we
Beautiful.
go, beautiful.
We've done it. We've actually done it.
She's
Now-
got a future in technical directing.
There we go. We'll have you in this year. But the final test, of course, is if people can hear us in game. Which, according to this, it should work.
It's going.
It's
yeah.
going.
It's a little white bubble.
Predict. Did you see actually in the update they have actually fixed the predictions?
To what? So you get points for them? or?
No, I think
Oh.
just so that they're not 0 on everything.
Oh, okay.
So,
I don't really still don't
yeah.
care about them then. No points. No. But Kuro playing carry again. We've got a Luna.
Oh yeah, it's a Miracle Rubik.
Miracle playing
Oh,
mid
boy.
Rubik. Oh,
Miracle
a bit of
Rubik.
everything.
Kuroki Luna.
Nice.
And so
good
Matsu,
fun.
what's he playing? The Omni Knight? Oh, sorry, Mind Control.
Mind control.
Omni
Offline
Knight. And then,
mid Rubik, carry Luna, and that means Matu on the support Shadow Demon.
oh, what is going on? Some crazy stuff once again from Liquid. Switching up the roles, like we started to see them do in the group stages. I do love it. I do like it. And over on VP,
VP.
more
look at-
standard
The
stuff.
SF is
Well,
here to look at. He's
yeah.
in the fountain.
yeah, good old abuse. Look at this. Absolutely dirty.
Yep.
I love it.
30 seconds to battle.
One more cogs. Means they're not getting a bounty rune, I believe. I'm curious to see how that plays out because they're not going to get out there in time. But obviously, getting a lot of damage is better than getting.
I mean, yeah, well, walking
Bounty
into lane with what, 76 right click.
yeah. I think
you-
Liquid realizes too because they're actually positioned to get both bounty runes.
Is the stream all right? What? Did you-
Battle begins.
Oh, it's. Oh, this is gonna be a different kind of cast, I guess.
We'll fix that after the game. Hopefully it's not too far.
Could be an interesting
Yeah.
first cast. Also, we have Stream tells Secret of us Liquid. We can't get
Is
anything
it?
right today.
Oh, we can't. It's early morning. I mean, we're not used to getting up this early and casting. Oh dear. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, mid lane at the moment, Miracle, having to deal with both Lil and No One. I'm sure our voices are right. I think it must just be your voices, guys.
I'm on their
What?
thing as well, aren't I?
Oh, so am I.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably just add to the maturity of the stream. Oh. Anyway, down bottom lane, Bulba looking to go in on to Pasha. Pasha has got Pearl Strike, he's already used it. And this could be a first blood. Liquid surrounding, Bulba's taken down.
Ball with the
first
body
blood to
blocks
Bulba.
too. Yeah. Nicely played.
Bulba's stepping it up here for the playoffs, which is, he gets a lot of flack.
Gets a lot of
He
flack,
had
but
some good games in the group
He's,
stages.
I'd say being one of their most standout players
Yeah.
in the group stages. Just during the qualifiers
Yeah.
itself specifically, he's to me been one of the standout players. Him and Kuro, I think, have been the two that stand out. I think Miracle's had a few rough games. Matu's had games. Miracle and Matu have just been hit or miss. Is kind of how I look at it. Whereas Bulba's been very consistently impressive.
Up on this top line, mind control. He's doing all right. I guess this is it's a pretty dangerous lane, isn't it, for him? If Lil gets a wraparound, he's always going to feel safe with the repel and the purification.
It's dangerous just because if you get hit by the cogs mana but too much, you're going to be out of mana and you can't actually purify. That's where, there we go, he gets hit again. Has the repel here, so the Blade Fury won't be able to kill him, but they are going to just look to right-click him.
He's just turning a man up against the clockwork.
Yeah, Ramsey's like, you're on your own, buddy. Not
Ramsey's-
Blade Fury either.
He should be fine because he's got the Blade Fury, but he knows he can't really use it offensively. So mind control, kind of owning this lane at the moment, scaring them off. Lil has to kill himself for the quick way back to base. And bottom lane, Bulba again, looking for the wraparound. Matsu, actually going to go for that one. I guess worrying that, well, Solo is there with Illuminate that could cause issues. Miracle's picked up an invis, heading back towards mid. CS at the moment 10 for 1 against 14 for 20. Obviously those denies have been exaggerated because of the cog in the base that was utilised. Which is interesting indeed. I mean, the question is this something that will get patched, gods? Or will they always remain the souls and the cogs?
I think it's fine.
You
It's
think
such
it's
a
fine?
specific two-hero combo.
But what if Clockwork really starts to come back into the meta as he kind of is? I think at that point, maybe OS Frog's like,
It's fine because neither hero is in the meta. It's like
Yeah, that's true.
SF is
Yeah.
particularly... SF and Clockwork are both like low-tier-ish heroes. Like, they're both very situational. Not to say they're bad and you shouldn't pick them over. So they pick two heroes that you'd consider low-tier, but they're both like below like 50th percentile as far as where they fit on a hierarchy of the heroes right now. Maybe around that middle tier, but SF particularly is very situational.
Well, at the moment, CS-wise for the two safe laners, 15 for 6 for Kuroki, the true carry here at the moment for Liquid, and 18 for 4 up for Ramses. Mid lane, let's see if... I mean, at the moment, to be fair to Miracle, 15 against the 20. Against an SF that used the cogs to get those right clicks, Miracle's doing all right in mid lane.
Yeah, and that's kind of what you look at when the SF's being fed the denies. You see the actual raw last hit, and that's where Rubik is doing just fine. It's not even a hero that has to win the CS battle mid. You're more running the hero mid as a tempo controller to get levels. And we'll have another kill. This one
Could be back on Twitch, and then we won't have any issues. I'm going to cross my fingers and pray. Anyway, we're back, as it seems we didn't really miss too much in the game. 5-1 still.
Yeah, no kills. Those moves towards mid, Kuro rotated. They took down a T1 tower.
Yep.
That's probably been the main thing that's happened since we've been gone. And there's Invis Rubik up top looking to find some kill opportunity. Has stolen race, which is a pretty high damage nuke at this stage, so we have to be careful of. Yep, they're going in.
Yeah, Ramses gets the Blade Fury off. He's going to go for the Blade Fury TP Kuroki. If he gets a right click, he could do it, but not there quite in time. Ramses getting himself away from the rotation of 4 for Liquid. But I guess Liquid's scared about lane and should be able to get another tower from this.
Couldn't tell if it looked like the purifications didn't do damage to him potentially.
Yeah, because the
first
standing
two
right next to him on the Blade Fury.
The raise plus Fade Bolt did a damage, but and I saw the purification get used. It did not much.
No one actually went for the Requiem, but Mind Control managed to get the repel off. So, all right. Nice ult, buddy.
This guy, hey, so he's chasing down. Needs one more raise. Go for it. He didn't look
He's scared of the TPs. Someone like Bulba, something with a stun. And Little's not scared, though. Goes straight in with the hook shot. Mind Control. He's got repel in a second. He will get it off in time. GA as well, so Lil actually can't finish off the job here. Bulba comes out of the Vendetta, and Lil's going to be taken down, and Mind Control just laughs his way back to the base.
And meanwhile, top there, taking a T1 tower as well. Liquid making all the right moves as they prevent the kill at mid. They take the top T1 tower. Miracle's getting some good farm on his Rubik. Everything coming up Liquid so far here in game number 1. Top seed VP, they chose Liquid as their opponent. They thought they had the tools to beat them, but so far game 1 is not been in their favor.
Pasha still working towards that Blink Dagger summon on the SK, trying to get some tools together for that big team fight. And no one as well. Be interesting what he picks up first. 1800. Is this going to be another we saw? Was he Shadowblade first on the SF the other day, or do you think you need something else in a game going at this pace?
Ooh. The Shadowblade's one of those times where if Liquid starts as 5-man take towers, it's not going to help you a whole lot, but it helps you find pickoff. So yeah, he's going to go for it. I think he feels like the game is not all that lost. He's still farming well. He is actually top of the net worth.
Yeah,
so
him and Ramses are doing all right.
When you're ahead like this, Shadowblade is going to be a very good item.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a shot.
Oh, Miracle. Invis again. He's getting so much.
Stolen Blade Fury as well.
Yeah, he can get this kill. Oh, Sentry comes out.
Hey, Fade Bolt. Telekinesis and the Blade Fury. So can he get himself away? Can with the help of Lil Cogs and the hook shot, holding Miracle in place. And Miracle, he had the stolen hook shot. He reached out, but nothing to grab onto. So he doesn't get himself away there.
That was a play from Lil. Just being right place, right time. I mean, he maybe didn't know he had to be there, but getting that Cogs off, getting the Coddle free, and getting that return kill is huge.
Can the two of them actually finish off Shadow Fiend?
No, he hasn't got a ring drop, so I believe they can,
yeah with Demonic Burst, they can certainly have a good job at it. Kuroki coming in as well to pick up the glory, take the kill. And they will find it. They're Liquid now 7 for 2. VP keeping up the farm, but in terms of the skirmishes, Liquid just seeming to be that step ahead.
Yeah, they've seen the Claymore now, so they know that Shadowblade's coming. There's not going to be any surprise factor from it. It's just a matter, I guess, of when. But right now, the vision for Liquid's good. They've got that lane ward at mid. They're taking down some towers. They're getting good map control. They've shut down the Sankey in the offlane. He still doesn't have a Blink Dagger. His farm is just not really progressing. Meanwhile, on the side of Liquid, you've got the 4 position. Nix, who's got decent farm, has Arcane Boots, Staff of Mystery. Rubik's doing... He's not as farmed as SF, but you're not running the mid Rubik to keep up in farm with an SF. You're just running him to make plays, move around the map, and that's what we've seen Miracle do, despite dying twice this game. So I think Liquid are overall happy with how things are going. They just need to keep grouping up around the Luna every now and then, just push some towers. The Eclipse being a scary spell that VP just don't really want to fight into. It's just a level 1 Eclipse still, so Liquid maybe around that level 11 Lunas where they're perhaps going to reach a nice little peak and be able to just 5-man or 4-man down towers.
I mean, I guess when these kind of pushes come through, like down bottom, VP are just much more interested in making sure that Ramses is keeping on par with the farm. They just do not want to come anywhere near these kind of sieges.
Coddle has Max Illuminate first, so level 7 Coddle with 4 points Illuminate will get caught behind the tower.
Actually get this Minecraft coming in with the Purification and the nuke damage there for the Purification Elusive B, blowing up the old man.
That's a great play. Catching Coddles is it's one of those things where you know as a caller you're sitting back blasting. Your job is to blast without getting caught, and finding him there is no easy feat for Bulba. So it's a key pick off, which could get them a second tower, or at least some damage on this second tower. The Dragon Lance is unfortunately back at base for Kuro, so he doesn't have it for this push right now. But he's still doing some good damage. Has 4 points in the Moonglaive, so getting near this tower is always very tricky as well because of the bouncing damage that comes off it. As the illusions now kick in, Matu has maxed out by level 7, so this is maxed out Shadow Demon illusions.
Yep.
It's basically, this is better than having a Manta style, having a Shadow Demon at this stage. These illusions do more than the Manta.
Over at the bottom lane. Again, VP trying to do their best with the Illuminate.
And Bulba just tanks it. He's like, I'm just going to walk into it, pop a Carapace, and harass the Coddle.
And this is going to be more tower gold into the pocket of Liquid. Liquid seeming to get away with these pushes with nothing being lost at the trade-off. I mean, at the most, Ramsey is getting space. Knowles back towards the mid lane. Has the Shadow Blade finished up?
This 5-man is so unstoppable. You've got Omni with the heal and the repel. You've got the heal. Oh, no, there's a stolen healing ward. I was about to say, they have a jug on their team. It suddenly clicked. I was like, wait a second, they have a jug. They've stolen healing ward. And the Shadow Demon illusions on Luna, who now has, that was without the Dragon Lance. Now there's a Dragon Lance in the mix as well. This game gets even tougher for VP. Yeah, it feels like Liquid is just going to be able to go from tower to tower, at least outer tower to outer tower. It gets tougher when you talk about pushing high ground. But that's just where you just need another item or two. Get Luna one more big item, be it a Manta style, something like a BKB, whatever it's going to be, and then you go for high ground. It's definitely a BKB game at some points. It's a matter of when. And Sanking with Blink Dagger, VP, they know if they just sit back and let Liquid kind of dictate tempo, they're going to lose all their towers. If they're smoking up, they're making play.
See if Lil can get a lead in with the hook shot potentially. And indeed, as you said, Passion with this Blink reveals. Hoping to be big for VP. VP aren't going to find anything. Liquid themselves, they may just go for a bit of action, and they do. Vendetta up from Bulba, and the backup end does cover the smoke. Bulba actually might pop the smoke as he comes in for the low ground, and indeed he does. What's the reaction like VP? They drop the sentry down, immediate jump in onto the Nick's Santa, but Miracle coming in for stolen Burrow Strike on the two. Beautifully done. In comes the Eclipse, and Kuroki's turned up with the boys. You ain't killing Bulba. No bullying Bulba, Liquid says. And VP lose 2. Even though they react in time, they're just great plays from Miracle coming in immediately, stealing a Burrow Strike and hitting 2 heroes.
He didn't hesitate, just went and blinked up, committed, knew he could save Bulba and win them that engagement. That is very big for Team Liquid. Be another tower with these. They're looking for the backlines here. They've summed up the Coddle, and it looks like this should be a kill. Yep. Even heal Miracle in the process.
Liquid.
This is looking like, I mean, Liquid, they had a good group stages. They finished, what was it, 3rd place, had a decent performance, but this is by far their best played game of, I mean, since they've played with this new roster that I've seen. I've never seen them play so coordinated, so polished. This is just great data to watch.
Well, Liquid, they were just saving the strats.
Yeah, it feels
the strats are coming out right now.
Really feels like that way right now. They're saving the good plays for now when it matters. Even the group stages, like, it was, some of their wins were very convincing.
Oh, he did it! He did it! Got it off, and now the jug! Oh, the stolen Omni! Miracle! Let's see some more games with him. And Mid Rubik, please. Thank you very much.
It's crazy that some of Liquid's best games have had stuff like Mid Rubik, which is just super unconventional. But that's what you need with a team where you've got, like, you've got the Matu with Miracle duo where, like, how they both get farming. This game, it's like Miracle's not farming Matu. That's the crazy thing of this game. Miracle's on a non-farming hero. Matu's on a 5-position support. The farming player is Kuro. No one would have believed you if you said you've got these 2 9K players The mid prodigy Miracle, Matu, one of the best carry players in the world, and neither of them is farming groups. You've got Kuro doing that. That's just absolutely mind-boggling, and it's working. It's winning Liquid game 1 right now. VP just don't have any answers, it seems.
I mean, once this all goes down, though, Ramses and no one still in good positions, but
for farm, they just can't fight into the 5-man. Going into that is just so tricky. Perhaps the Shadow Fiend BKB timing makes life a little bit easier. You're not going to die to the Eclipse and the Nyx Assassin, but that's where Omni Knight, having level 11, he went back for a Midas, so he's going to have maxed out Repel, maxed out Purification. He's just this is a hero that's more level dependent than item dependent. He's going to become a big problem. Could even go into like a mech and Greaves now if he really wants to, but I mean, the mind control can go absolutely any direction. It's pretty farmed, has lots of levels. Any utility item that he so pleases can work. Maybe even goes for a Blink Dagger as well.
Pasha trying to get away with taking the tier 1, but the 2-man should be able to pull these creeps rank, the deny off. I'd say that Pasha actually might come in and see if he can still take it. Pasha. Hey! Oh! He wants it! He's not going to get it. He's got to get himself out. And Matu will find the deny at the end of the day. A Miracle halfway towards that Aghanims.
Yep.
Well, I guess in a game like this, getting that Aghanims is pretty tasty. A lot of nice Axe upgrades on the side of it.
Yeah, the Aghanims upgrade pretty good, and just stealing, being able to have that low cooldown. So
yeah, absolutely.
Use a spell, steal a spell, use it, then just steal something new. It'll be this constant spam of spells in a fight, get a Burrow Strike, and then steal like a Battery Assault if you can, and just take a raise, whatever it is, just keep spamming spells away with the spell. So like you say, the Ags upgrade, the Omni Slash, which he's still got in his hands, could be very potent, although that may have expired by the time he actually gets the Ags set up.
Into the Roche Pit, VP go. Liquid not in a position at all to contest this, so it looks like they will get away with this one. You've got Bulba heading in the direction, but VP will find this. Free Roche Employers. So no one will take it, and also only 100 gold away from the BKB. Roki in the mid. 2.3k over the Yacha. Do we know, is the stream working, guys? Is it bad news or good?
Okay.
Okay. Well, no. The video is fine. Okay, so the stream is fine. It's just an audio. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, we'll try and figure that out.
We will try and figure it out after this game ends. Which could be fairly shortly if Liquid continue these kind of pushes.
Yeah, this is one of those
VP needs to have an answer.
Could end in the next 5 minutes if Liquid just steamrolling. VP going to make a stand at some point. The BKB comes out for SF. And they are looking for trades at the bottom lane. They trade T2 for T2, but Liquid's just going to push harder.
Yeah, who's going to push who's back first? VP might want to man up and try
VP don't want to fight, though. Even though they push slower, they still want to trade. The SD illusions with the Manta style illusions, with an Alpha Wolf, Kuro's done a good job of keeping hold of that. That's actually not bad. SF with the jug doing some good damage here. Rax trade isn't
incredibly
worst
close
result for VP.
Oh yeah, VP back in. Okay, they're saying no more messing. No one's coming in. Oh, he tries for it. Miracle actually infinitely stops the ult there. With telekinesis onto Solo. Miracle falling low, falling down. Solo will go down in response. Good epicenter coming in from 9 Pasha. Kuroki with the Eclipse though could be about to turn it around the right as well. Kuroki just about doing it. Ramses gets the Omni side off onto mind control, but he doesn't finally get the kill. Now onto Ramses. Can they finish this man off? He turns around, but Kuroki is just too strong. Takes down one, will lose his life. It's triple kill for Non, but Bulba coming in, looking for the cleanup, hits the stun. Woo! Oh my
goodness. Happy about that one.
Can they get anything more? Bulba at the moment with the mana lead on him.
Getting this melee Rex is tricky, but mind control going for it as an Omni. He thought about it. He got 2 right clicks in, and then he's like, oh, wait a second, I'm an Omni Knight.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, they didn't lose the range, but the melee was taking heavy fire.
You can see where if VP had stayed, it would have been a bit of a Rax right there. It's interesting since they're the ones who decide to back off when they're kind of playing from behind a little bit. They felt like they could take that fight. They had Aegis BKB on Shadow Fiend, which is where it could have been a very favorable fight for them. Jug didn't still have Diffusal Blade still, so the Omni Knight is remaining a prob until they finish a Diffusal Blade. They did a good job picking up the support at the start. It was just the Luna who was just a bit too strong and hard to deal with. They only kill her on the SF's second life after losing Juggernaut. So, all in all, a hold for VP. They lose a range Rex. I still feel like that's a hold just because that's just a minor nuisance losing a range Rex, but not the melee. So,
I mean, what does Kuroki go for next? Does he get something like a BKB to help him just man fight and sit on the high ground, or is he just going to continue to get Butterfly online, get that
Something
evasion?
like that, and like Butterfly probably helped you a bit more against the SF and Jug, but the BKB is going to help more against the Clock, Coddle, and Sand King. But with Repel on his side, almost want to say the Butterfly works just fine. Other options is like kind of bit maybe cheesier is like the Lincoln Sphere, because Lincoln's means that the Repel can't be purged off, at least not easily. The longer cooldown Diffusal Blade makes purging off Repel very tricky against Lincoln's Luna. But I imagine more likely we see a Butterfly or BKB.
Let's see what Bolt can find. Coming up the bottom lane. Ready to see if he catches in on a VP, but VP already back up to the base, back up to the right side of the map, but we can see good vision from Liquid over here. Well, until now, Pasha out with the gem, able to take down the high ground ward. Liquid still have this nice bit of vision there, though, towards the mid lane, so Liquid may have the intel they need to know that they can try again for maybe a bit of a siege down on the bottom lane. Silver Edge is complete, though, on Shadow.
That's handy. Like, being able to reduce the damage output of some of these Radiant heroes.
Yep.
Make life a lot easier in these fights. But yeah, Liquid ready to just poke and prod at this bottom high, and they picked up an Eagle Song, so it will be the Butterfly for Kuro.
Gets away with how much he can get done. The tier 3 already falling pretty low. Nice disruption from Atu to save Kuroki from the Illuminate. No one's trying to come forward, but the delays at the moment is forcing him back. Kuroki to find the tier 3, and he's just going to continue beating down onto the main ranks. Look at the damage. It's as you said, VP just seemed unable to do anything about it at this stage. They will hook on in, but the melee rack's already down, and Kuroki just gets out with the Eclipse, the Omni Slash coming in onto the back lines. Paddock tried to come through this, but he's been stunned up, gets himself forced back. They have taken down Kuroki. Now they're all incredibly low. A Miracle might be about to clean up it. Coming in with the Fable, it's a triple kill, and that's GG. He just got triple killed by Rubik. Ramses is the hell out of there.
Wow.
Oh.
They killed Luna, but yeah, it cost them too much. Yeah. Losing a second half lane, at least they lost the full bottom lane, half of the top lane.
Oh boy.
This early on is just brutal. And Liquid steamroll their way to a very quick victory. Shadow Demon Luna still as strong as ever.
Miracle Rubik.
The Omni Knight really amplifying the power of the Shadow Demon Luna as well meant Luna didn't have to go for the BKB, could go straight into the more agi build with the Manta, Dragonlance, the Eagle Song at the end. Didn't even have to fish the Butterfly because of how well things were going. This was just a very solid clutch performance from Liquid across the board. They didn't make mistakes. They made all the right moves. Bulba was the guy finding all the kills to pick off early on. I mean, to me, like in a game like this, like he's kind of
Bulba, what are you doing?
He's kind of the MVP just because he finds the kills that wins him the lanes the early games, and that's what allows him to snowball and win the game as fast as they did. You can see the strategy and how good it can be, but it doesn't work this well and win you the game in 25 minutes without all those kills that Bulba got them.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be back with Game 2, of course. With 1 up at the moment. And we will do our best to fix these audio issues. So don't worry. I'm sure we'll be able to fix it. I'm sure it's something easy. We've just got to turn VSync off or something. So we'll fix it. But at the moment, of course, Liquid standing 1 above the 0 of Virtus Pro. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere.